Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmaster, and guests. It's my pleasure to celebrate Nancy's talk, providing an enrichment to all of the members. And just as an aside, this is a portion of the responsibility when you are active as an officer within Toastmasters to actually provide an educational input. Now, Nancy actually provides an educational minute for virtually every meeting, which is a new feature that I believe she's created, and I hope will continue even after she fatigues of giving those instructional minutes. But it's great to see that she's giving such an example to all of the officers for contributing as part of an officer role. Her goal was to tell us about an instructional minute sandwich. And I'd say she met her objectives, and there were really three. One was to talk about the sandwich approach and to share with you how you could use the sandwich approach for building your own talks. And it was great. It's a really sharp method to do it. It's a great framework if you begin with doing an outline, because the outline's essentially written. She also wanted to make sure that she could give an example of maintaining solid eye contact during her talk. And she wanted to give an example of how you can give a great talk without having to refer to notes. And she definitely achieved all of those objectives. If there was something I would suggest, that is that Nancy comes with a significant amount of animation. She uses her hands and arms, expresses herself very physically as she gives her talks. But she was framed a little bit tight today so that about half of the motions disappeared off frame. So I really would encourage Nancy, as well as others, when you are good at animation, to make sure you're framing yourself properly so that the full amount of your hand motions can be seen. Think of it as having them up around your ears if necessary. Think of it as the old-fashioned TV approach. I think, however, that other than that one suggestion, I would say this is extremely well presented, well designed. Her conversational, educational approach is really appreciated, I think, by all of us. And it's clear that only Nancy could possibly talk for an hour about worms and how to be number one in the business of number two. Fantastic job, Nancy. Thank you.